Good morning, I'm Bernard Hickey from interest.co.nz and welcome to 90 at 9, brought to you in association with the BNZ. This is your morning briefing where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, starting now with news emerging from the G20 summit in Canada, where there's been a plan to come up with a halving of budget deficits by 2013 for the world's 20 largest economies, and a plan to stabilise debt to GDP ratios by 2016. Now this really is a big fudge. America wants to keep printing and spending. It has a huge budget deficit, but is able to finance it because it is the reserve currency of the world. Meanwhile, Europe and the UK and some other countries are very keen to reduce their budget deficits because markets have effectively told them to do it or else. So they've come up with a big fudge as a response, but there are also comments about reducing bank leverage. We'll see more on that later. Meanwhile, over the weekend, the revolt inside the GPG boardroom just got worse. Tony Gibbs has come out with a statement on Friday saying GPG should abandon its plans for a demerger. He wants a return of cash pronto. However, the GPG board came out later over the weekend and said Tony Gibbs' statement was not approved. And Gibbs is furious that his own statement wasn't released to the Australian and the UK exchanges. Meanwhile, the new Australian Prime Minister, Julia Gillard, has said over the weekend she doesn't want a big Australia. Now remember, Kevin Rudd was keen on lots of migration to Australia and planned to have 36 million people in Australia by 2050. That's up from 22 million now. But Julia Gillard says she's not keen on a big Australia. She wants it to be more sustainable. However, this could be a roadblock for Australia's growth. Remember, strong migration helped push up growth in the last few years, helped push up house prices too. I'm Bernard Hickey. That was 90 at 9, brought to you in association with the BNZ.